Happy Monday, students. I am coming to you today to kind of start off a new week. This week we have a special day happening. It's on Wednesday. It is Earth Day. Earth Day is a time for us to remember how we treat the earth that we live on. Are we picking up our own garbage? Are we putting garbage where it belongs, or are we leaving it on the side of the street? Are we thinking about our garbage? Could this garbage go in the recycling bin, or could this garbage go in a green waste bin where it can turn into soil someday? Are we making good choices for the earth? Can I ride my bike where I need to go, or should I take the car? All of these things impact how our earth is doing. Should I cut down the forest to build some houses, or should I leave the forest alone and let the animals live there and do what they need to do? So we'll be talking about that a little bit later on in the week. Today I'm coming to you with a story. It doesn't necessarily have to do with Earth Day directly, but it does talk about how we can grow things in a garden. At my house, we are growing some things. I'm pretty excited. We have some strawberry plants that are starting to bloom. Every time I see a little white blossom on my strawberry plant, that means there's going to be a strawberry there. We have some new blueberry plants. I'm planting blueberries in the front of my house because the blueberries that are planted in the backyard, my Rosie dog likes to nibble on those blueberries. So last year I did not get any blueberries. Rosie ate them all, which is fine. I'm happy to share with her. They're safe for her to eat. But I sure did want some blueberries in my hand in the early summer so that I could enjoy their sweet, tasty goodness. So we're planting blueberries in the front yard now. And so it's always a good idea to think about, what could we grow? This is a story. I'm going to scoot over so you can see, because this story is different. Usually my books open up from side to side. This one is a story called Tops and Bottoms. This story, oh wait, it has that silver medal. What does that mean? You might want to read this one. This one is called Tops and Bottoms, and it's adapted and illustrated by Janet Stevens. Okay, let's see if I can get the whole story in the picture. This is going to be a little different because I'm usually opening books from side to side. Check this one out. It's meant to open up from top to bottom. Tops and bottoms. Tops and bottoms. Do you see what's happening? This is what's happening in the soil or the dirt, and this is what's happening up above ground. Pretty cool, huh? This is being read to you today with permission from Scholastic. Tops and Bottoms. Once upon a time, there lived a very lazy bear who had lots of money and lots of land. His father had been a hard worker and a smart business bear, and he had given all of his wealth to his son. But all Bear wanted to do was sleep. Oh, what a lazy bear. Oh my goodness. Oh, not far down the road lived a hare. That's another word for a rabbit. Although Hare was clever, he sometimes got into trouble. He had once owned land too, but now he had nothing. He had lost a risky bet with a tortoise and had sold all of his land to Bear to pay off the debt. Hare and his family were in a very bad shape. The children were so hungry. "Father Hare, we must think of something," Mrs. Hare cried one day. So Hare and Mrs. Hare put their heads together and they cooked up a plan. Yeah. For instance, look at that. What is that? That's what holds our sodas together. It's those plastic rings. Does that belong in the ground? No. That's something to think about on Earth Day. Oh, let's check out this. Oh my goodness. Could this bear get more lazy? Look at that silliness. Oh my goodness. Okay. The next day, Hare hopped down the road to Bear's house. Bear, of course, was asleep. Hello, Bear. Wake up. It's your neighbor, Hare. And I have an idea. Bear opened one eye and he grunted. We could be business partners, Hare said. All we need is this field right here in front of your house. I'll do all the hard work of planting and harvesting, and we can split the profit right down the middle. Yes, Sir Bear, we're in this together. I'll work and you sleep. Huh? Said Bear. So what will it be, Bear? Asked Hare. The top half or the bottom half? It's up to you. Tops or bottoms? Huh? Let's see, Bear said with a yawn. I'll take the top half, Hare. Right, I'll take the tops. Hare smiled. Well, it's a done deal, Bear. So Bear went back to sleep, and Hare and his family, they went to work. Hare planted, Mrs. Hare watered, and everybody weeded. Oh, who's working hard now? Bear slept, and the crops grew. Those look like the fields around Walla Walla, don't they? When it was time for the harvest, Hare called out, Wake up, Bear! You get the tops, and I get the bottoms. Oh yeah, Hare's trying. Look at this. Trying to wake him up. You get the tops and I get the bottoms. Oh, Hare and his family dug up those carrots and the radishes and the beets. Hare plucked off all the tops, tossed them into a pile for Bear, and put the bottoms aside for himself. Now, if these were the bottoms, look at all those bright colored vegetables. These are the bottoms and these are the tops. Who got the better end of the deal? Bear stared at his pile. But Hare, all the best parts are in your half. Well, you chose the tops, Bear, Hare said. Now, Hare, you've tricked me. You plant this field again, and this season I want the bottoms. Hare agreed. Well, it's a done deal, Bear. So now they're going to switch. Bear wants the bottoms, and Hare is going to take the tops. Let's see what happens. Oh, so Bear went back to sleep, and Hare and his family, they went back to work. They planted, watered, and they weeded. All right, who's working hard this time? Well, it's still Hare and his family. Bear slept as the crops grew. Does that sound familiar? When it was time for the harvest, Hare called out, Wake up, Bear! You get the bottoms and I get the tops. Hare and his family gathered up the lettuce, the broccoli, and the celery. Hare pulled off the bottoms for Bear and put the tops in his own pile. Now, wait a minute. Lettuce and celery, where do those things grow? Do they grow up on the top of the dirt or on the bottom of the dirt? Yeah, they grow up on top. Let's see. Yeah, look at all the things that Bear got. Lots of roots. Yep. Okay. Let's see what Bear thinks of that. Bear looked at his pile and he scowled. Hare, you have cheated me again. But Bear, Hare said, you wanted the bottoms this time. Bear growled. You plant this field again, Hare. You've tricked me twice, and you owe me one season of both crops, tops and bottoms. Oh, you're right, poor old Bear, sighed Hare. It's only fair that you get both tops and bottoms this time. It's a done deal, Bear. See how they're working it out? Oh, we'll see what happens. Oh, wait. What's Bear doing? Oh my gosh. He's back to napping. So Bear went back to sleep, and Hare and his family went to work. They planted, watered, and weeded. Then watered and weeded some more. Bear slept as the crops grew. Oh my gosh, look at his house. It's falling apart. Oh my goodness. When it was time for the harvest, Hare called out, "Wake up, Bear! This time you get the tops and the bottoms." Oh, I wonder what he planted. Let's see. The tops and the bottoms. Oh, there in front of Bear's house lay a high field of corn. Hare and his family yanked up every corn stalk. Hare tugged off the roots in the bottom and the tassels at the top. Yep. He put those in a pile for Bear. Then he carefully collected the ears of corn in the middle and placed them in his own pile. Bear rubbed his eyes and he watched. See, Bear, you get the tops and the bottoms. I get the middles. Yes, sir, Bear, it's a done deal. Oh, that hair is tricky. See, these are all the tassels from the top, stalks from the bottom. By now, Bear was wide awake. "That's it, Hare," he hollered. "From now on, I'll plant my own crops and take the tops, bottoms, and the middles." Hare and his family scooped up the corn and hopped down the road toward home. Bear never again slept through a season of planting and harvesting. Hare bought back his land with the profit from the crops, and he and Mrs. Hare opened a vegetable stand. And although Hare and Bear learned to live happily as neighbors, they never became business partners again. And that is the story of tops and bottoms. Kindergartners, I hope you're having a great Monday. I am going to be making phone calls this week, trying to get in touch with you. I'm anxious to hear from you, hear what you've been up to. Sorry I've been out of touch. So, I'll look forward to visiting with you as the week goes on. Take care. Bye-bye.